Hey guys, welcome to the live stream from the streets of Mactan Newtown today. I was going to have breakfast at Samurai and Geisha, but they're cleaning the sidewalk there. They're like power washing and scrubbing the ground. So it's going to be about 10-15 minutes before I can have breakfast. You can see they're really scrubbing the ground here. That's one of the things that's really cool about living here is that the streets are cleaned almost every day. I come home around 4 in the morning and they're mopping the streets. And once a week they do a deep clean. So they scrub the ground with a polisher, like one of those round things, that really scrubs the ground of grime. So it's always clean, always clean. And it's funny, I come out in the morning, and in front of the club, they have these confetti cannons in the club, and all that confetti, the silver confetti, comes out onto the street after they have their little show. It gets on people's feet and gets out all over the street. You can see it for hundreds of yards from in front. Morning, Trent. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to Mactan Newtown, guys. Trent has been living here now a month. You're going to see his interview coming up in a couple of days. I'm going to post that video soon. So it's been a while since I've been out on the street because I've been tired, man. Let me tell you. Living life the heck is that? Guys, living life is not easy when you have so much to do. Let's see. Today is Sunday morning, Mactan Newtown. It is, take a look at the weather. You can see it is a slightly overcast day. I broke the strap on my bag. This strap broke here. You can see it just totally broke there. So my shoulder bag, I can't wear it on my shoulder anymore. I have to go buy a new one. That can't be fixed. It's totally ripped right off. No more strength on there. Anyway, the weather's nice. The weather's okay. It's a little overcast. It's not too hot. It's breezy. One of the things I've noticed over the last week or so is how incredibly breezy and windy it is. I mean, last weekend we were out on the water with David, and in the morning it was okay, but in the afternoon it got breezy. Let me tell you. Oh, they really scrubbed this. See how dirty it is. Over here is nice and clean. It's set up over here. Guys, let me know if the sound is no good. American breakfast with coffee, yeah, and orange juice. My usual. So what else is going on? Well, a lot has been going on. Organized here. So let me tell you what's happening. Thanks again for joining, guys. I am Sammi in Cebu. I am a Canadian Sri Lankan, semi-retired, single guy. What I comically like to say, an idiot in retirement. How did I get here? How did I get here? What am I doing here? And how can you avoid issues when retiring and start your path towards retirement in a good way? Yeah, Trent, it is one of the better breakfasts available in the Mactan Newtown community. Other than civet coffee, which has really fresh croissants or croissant sandwiches, they're actually quite good too. I mean, you have Starbucks and you have Outings. Outings has some nice croissants and pan de chocolate, but I'm not interested in that overly flaky stuff this morning. I want a real breakfast with eggs and bacon, and I haven't had one in a while, so it's going to be nice to have it here. So I interviewed Trent yesterday and did a tour of his condo over at One Manchester. And interesting story. You guys really should watch that vlog. It's coming out in the next couple of days. It's coming out on Monday. Yeah, it'll come out on Monday. And it is basically an interview with someone who is watching YouTube videos and doing their research, and then the reality of once they arrive here. What is that dichotomy? Is the YouTube fantasy real? Or is it a complete fantasy? So they're open, it's a push. So we got that. I'm focusing the channel more on what is it that you guys are interested in. It was in the beginning, it was more of just my life and things that are happening every day in my life. But now that I am only doing vlogs every other day instead of 5 times, I want you guys to have a little bit more input and say into this adventure. So please comment and let me know what you're looking for. So over the next week, I'm going to be doing budget, healthcare, lifestyle realities, and probably in the middle of the month or by the end of the month, I'm going to do a members only video. So please join the membership, click the link and become a member. And that vlog is going to be about the realities of relationship. Now, because it's a sensitive topic, it's going to be for members only. It's not going to be for public consumption, because It's going to be heavily opinion based. It's going to be heavily stereotypical. Well, not stereotypical. It's going to be opinion based, and there's going to be a few stereotypes, and I don't want people who aren't interested in that having access to it. So only members are going to have access to that. So join the membership and see what I'm talking about. Now, what else? So that's with the channel. Life here in Mactan in Cebu is actually quite good, considering we're in the middle of the rainy season. And other than one day of rain where it was cloudy, overcast, cold, where actually it was cold, what I would consider cold, where you could leave the air conditioner off and the windows closed. And if you open the windows, you had to put on socks, basically. Now, I am a little bit weird because anything below 28 for me is cold. I can't manage it because I have been in hot, humid weather for the last 6 years. I haven't experienced anything below, on average, nothing. I have never experienced below 28 in 6 years. I had one weekend where it was below 22. And that was when I went up into the mountains of Sri Lanka. And then for a couple of hours, I was up here in the mountains of Cebu and it was 24 degrees. And that was cold for me. But to be here in Mactan Newtown and below 28, that was that one day about a month ago. And it was chilly, overcast and breezy, no humidity. But other than that one day, we don't really we haven't had rain. Now, friend is in Manila, and he was on his way to the United States, and he was telling me, I don't know if we're going to get out of here because it's pouring rain, like monsoon level rain. And he says he's surprised the city is still, it's not floating away. It's so much rain. There's a lot of flooding in southern Manila. Bacolod is flooding. So anyway, northern Philippines is getting a lot of rain. Southern Philippines is in a drought. And us here in Visay, in Cebu, sunny weather, slightly overcast, gray skies. You're not getting blue skies. We haven't had blue skies in a while. Let's do this. You guys can see. No, let's do this. That. Let's do it. Do you want to see the street or do you want to see the sidewalk? You tell me. So anyways. What was I going to say? I'm going to think of something. I lost my train of thought now. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the weather. It's now sunny. It's now gotten sunny, but it's still overcast, like gray sky, like high clouds with a little bit of haze. Like this morning when I woke up, it was hazy. Didn't know whether I was going to go out. I thought I was going to do a balcony one, but I slept well. I went to bed early, like 10 p.m. last night. I woke up at 6 for a class, and I felt good. Because I went to the gym yesterday. And then I was thinking, am I going to go to the beach and do the live stream from the beach today? But then it was overcast. Now it's become nice. Well, my plan is after the live stream, I'm going to do a couple hours here with you guys. Maybe I'll walk down to the beach. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I'm definitely wanting to take the motorcycle out for a ride today. I want to go up north a little bit. Maybe I will go into the mountains by myself. It's about an hour to 2 hours to go up there. And that'll be a good ride. Or I'll just take a ride up the coast. Now, I haven't been down the south coast, but that's too much of a ride because it's actually an hour just to get off the island. And then another hour down. From here, if I go north, it's not even 90 minutes to get out. Not even 90 minutes to get out. So that's what I'll do, I think. Take the bike out for a nice long ride. So I have to take the bike out at least 2 times a week. Otherwise, the battery will die. You have to ride it. And I don't. That's the problem with me having a bike, is I don't have the time to ride it. And that's because now I'm working. Oh, by the way, guys, love the digital nomad visa. Let me tell you something. I went and got the, I had to go and get my ACR card updated last week. And they were like, oh, you have the digital nomad visa. They said, we haven't seen one of these. And that's because it's only available to a few countries. Thank you, ma'am. No shrug. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful orange juice. Look at the size of that. Ah, thank you. We got the French press coffee. Anyway, having time to ride is difficult because I'm working. Yeah, so the digital nomad visa is very easy to get. The only problem that a lot of you guys are going to have is that the reciprocity. I've spoken about this before. To get the digital nomad visa, you have to follow a few setups. You know, obviously you have to have a job. You have to have a contract with the company that you're doing business with, that you're working for. You have to medical. You have to take a medical. You have to have health insurance. And the big thing that's going to stop you guys from getting a digital nomad visa is reciprocity. Your country has to offer Filipinos the opportunity to have a digital nomad visa in their country. So, for example, America, Canada, England, whatever, Australia has to offer a digital nomad visa to Filipinos specifically. And Canada does not. Neither does America. But Sri Lanka does. And guess who has a Sri Lankan passport? This guy. So even though I arrived here on my Canadian passport and my visa is on my Canadian passport, my tourist visa, my digital nomad visa is on my Sri Lankan passport. So that was, when I found that out, when I was looking at it and I was like, oh shit, I can't get a digital nomad visa. And it's only $400 a year. Sorry, 400 US dollars a year. And once a year reporting. It's the same as SRRB and all that. You have to earn a certain level of money as well, and you have to import it into the country. You don't pay taxes on it. Tax free. What else? What else? So your company has to send you the job offer and the contract, how much you make. You have to have health insurance. You have to take a medical. You have to file all the paperwork. So I got Leah, my property management, who also has a visa consultant. They take care of it all. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to hand over my paperwork. They connected with my boss. They did everything. I signed some papers and that was it. It took 6 weeks. And in about a month, I'll get my ACR card updated. Because that card expires in November. So they said, come back in October. There's no, because they can't update that card yet. And there's no reason to. Because okay, there's a lot of like weird discrepancies that I've noticed. Like for example, my driver's license is based out of Zambalan. Now it's weird because let me tell you. Okay, so I totally forgot that I had a driver's license here in Cebu, out here in the Philippines. So thank you so much. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Toast, eggs, bacon, and hash brown, and ratatouille. The bacon is so good, and the bread is freshly made here. So I went through this whole thing about getting my driver's license exchanged. And I was having some serious problems, and I talked about this last time. My Korean driver's license is in English, so it's easy to convert, but because it's Korean, there's a special rule, which means I have to go to the embassy and get a certification. That's an extra step. There's a consulate in Cebu, but I'm not a citizen. So I don't know what kind of issues I'd have going to the consulate. Because for security purposes, you can't get inside of an embassy or a consulate, even if you're a citizen. I mean, I'm a Canadian citizen. I walk up to the Canadian embassy in Sri Lanka. They look at me and they're like, what do you want? Visas are over there on the other side. I'm like, no, I'm a citizen. Then their attitude changes. Even when I went to the Korean embassy in Sri Lanka, because I had to do some pension work. They were looking at me like, "What are you doing here? You trying to get a visa?" And I go, "No, I'm a permanent resident." "What are you doing this afternoon?" "I want to drive up to Danao, to the near the Roro port. Not all the way there, but you know the next town. Bring the manager. We'll go for lunch out there. I know a place. You know where there's that bridge over the river, and there, right there, there's a nice restaurant there overlooking the water. So check with her, and we'll go out there. It's not sunny, it's not hot, and out there it's really cool. Or we can go up the mountain. Choose the two. We can go up the mountain, but that's about 90 minutes. Or we can go out there to Leowan. Yeah, right. Not even an hour. Not even an hour, like 35, 40 minutes. Or we can go up to the top of the mountain, which is, I know a place up there, and we can have lunch. Check with her, let me know, and go. Cool. I'll see you in a bit. No. We're not strangers, we're just friends who haven't met yet. Paul. So he's my best friend. We've become very close over the last year. And I'm doing a vlog about later on this week about the one thing you must have in retirement, besides having a partner, is having male friends. You need that male friendship. It's not just simple enough to have. Men need other men. It's okay to have couple friends, but the guys need to get together. Last night we had an impromptu get together, Bruce, me, and Paul. Angel is sick, so it just turned out to be us. And Bruce made homemade pizza, which was incredible. And because Bruce is going home on the 14th or 15th, and it's Paul's birthday on the 14th, we're going to be in Leyte. I said, why don't we just, I brought over a bottle of champagne and we like impromptu celebrated Paul's birthday. So that was fun. We hung out, we talked. It was great. And then we went for a walk. That was Bruce just texting me. I met another friend who lives here. Nice American woman. And I realized that she's a ghostwriter, or she was into writing books, and I didn't realize that she's a ghostwriter. Bruce is writing his autobiography. So I texted him this morning. Said, hey, brother, I have an idea. Why don't I connect you? And he said, yeah, set it up. So how about networking people? And she's got like 75 books that she's written. I should interview her because she's young, entrepreneurial, and I said, you know, why don't you live in Manila or in Cebu City? And it says, you don't have to for what I do. And I prefer the beach life. And for what she does, she doesn't have to be in that hub. So anyway, so in 2 weeks, Trent is heading down to Dumaguete again to get his scuba certification, as well as his he's exploring Dumaguete again because he's here on an exploratory mission for 6 months to figure out where it is that he wants to retire, which is what I've told you all you have to do. You can't just choose one place based on YouTube videos. You have to come, you have to decide, and you have to live. How's the noise? How's the weather? How's the food? How's the people? How's the infrastructure? You have to decide. I say this all the time, and Trent mentioned it. It's like I'm like mostly positive about my experiences here. That's because I've lived outside of North America for 25 years. So I've learned how to sacrifice. I mean, living in Korea is not that much of a sacrifice because it's very westernized. The one thing I miss, I mean, you can get it, but you're paying an arm and a leg for it. And it's imported. It's cheese and good bread. Because Korea is not a milk country. The other thing, large size deodorant. I like the wide stick. They have these little roller things. Korea doesn't have deodorant because 70% of the population lacks the gene that causes sweat to smell. So they use antiperspirant. Even here, I have to order. I like Irish Spring or Old Spice. The wide stick, I have to order it in Zara. Same thing in Sri Lanka. I had to order it. Um, yeah. So instead of going to the beach today, I'd really like to go for a motorcycle ride. I'm gonna go regardless. if I go with Paul, it'll be a little bit more fun. So the job is going well. So for those of you who don't know, I'm working for an American collection agency, calling American companies who owe construction debt. So it's business to business. Not, there's no consumer on this. And it's not third party. But it's really a lot of fun because with the way I am, with my sales experience and my attention to detail, that I spoke with the owner yesterday from the US. He called me after, because I've been there a month, and I sent out an email and I said, just basically, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm really happy. I love the job. It's a challenge. And I appreciate the support that everybody's given me. Just let me know, because they don't know me. They interviewed me over the phone. My American manager here knows me, and he's the one who hired me. They don't have any collectors here. They have salespeople who work to get the business, not collect all the business. So they had one collector quit, and they had another one who was demoted because non-performance. Now, because they work on salary. I know. I love working on pure commission because I can come and go as I want. I can work or I can not work. When I sent the email last week, boss was like, the owner was telling my manager, he was like, I'm reading every sentence and I'm afraid that the next sentence is going to say, but I resign. Thank you. So he called me to say, you're doing a good job. I love the attention to detail, but I want you to be a little bit more aggressive so that you earn more money. Because my boss said his biggest fear was that I would quit because there wasn't enough money. And because July, so August, we're paid for July's work. I was only working for like 1 week in July, getting training and everything, or 2 weeks. And because I didn't really earn anything, he sent me a bonus, a one-time bonus, like a signing bonus or something like that for the work that I've done. He didn't have to do that. I wasn't expecting it, but it was greatly appreciated, especially considering my current financial situation. I mentioned it last time. I was ghosted by one of my Korean clients who owes me like close to 1,500 USD. So I'm out that money. There's not much I can do to collect it. So let's see. Yeah. So August, I collected a lot, and he was very happy with what I did. And he was, but he was just concerned that I wouldn't be happy, and I quit because I wasn't making enough money. And I said, forget. I have no kids, I have no family, and I'm living in the Philippines. So even a couple thousand a month is fine for me here. Now, being a freelancer, I come and go as I want. I only work 3 or 4 days a week. One of the days of the week I work from home, and the rest of the time I'm only working 4 or 5 hours a day. Now, eventually, so the next 2 weeks I have to work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, because he wants me covering the office because my Filipino manager is traveling to the US for consultations, expansion talks. So I'll be effectively just a supervisor. I'm not a manager or anything like that. There's someone already there who's managing it, but I'm just a supervisor. We want someone there to oversee everything. Guys, just give me a second. I'm just going to go wash up. Right. So I thought I lost my transmitter for my phone microphone. I couldn't find it. I found it inside the stand. It was stuck up inside the stand. And I was like, crap. Anyway. So little kid. So cute. Sorry. Talking about lose my train of thought. Mad cow. Yeah, the work is fun. I'm making good money. I'm having fun. Eventually, I'm going to work from home 90% of the time because I got a new contract in Korea that is actually in Moscow from not a new contract, a renewal, a former client, 3 days a week. Well, sorry, 12 hours a month at a premium rate, maximum 12 hours a month, and I'll get the 12 hours without problem. 2 or 3 days a week. And it's at local time, 2:30 in the morning, which is perfect because that's when I finish work. Now, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have to work from the office. So that's when I'm going to take my lunch. I book the conference room, take my laptop, go sit in there and do the class. It'll be perfect. This couldn't have worked out better. That job is going to pay all of my utilities and rent, that job, for the next 3 months. And the money I make from the residual Korean kids classes, which is like nothing. It's like 10 hours a month. And that'll cover my living expenses, and the commission from the collections job is going straight into saving. I'm going to build up a nice little 6-month nest egg. So I was telling you guys that I have a bridge here, and I thought it was screwed into my jaw, but it's actually not. It's cemented to the posts that are drilled into my jaw. I have 2 posts. I have 3 teeth removed because they died. When I was a little kid, about 11 years old, I hit right here on my bicycle, and I smashed this, and that severed the nerve of 4 teeth. This one is a crown. So these 3 teeth died. 4 teeth died, and they had to pull them because they were infecting my jaw because the root canals failed. Originally, they just root canaled the teeth, but then they started turning brown, and they failed, and they infected my jaw about 10 years later. And so they removed the teeth. I wore a partial for a while, but then eventually I got the implants done. 2 years ago, it started getting loose, and I was like, oh, let's repair it. But I didn't understand how it was working because stupid me, I never asked questions. So I spent, it wasn't that much money. It was about $700 in Sri Lanka to get the post replaced and the porcelain bridge remade. But I didn't understand. I thought they were screwed in. Stupid me. Again, I don't ask questions. I should. I just trusted the doctor. But he just replaced what was existing. But what was existing was a permanent cementing of the porcelain to the bond. And what he did, the Sri Lankan dentist 2 years ago, was he made not a non-permanent bond, and that became loose, and that's what fell out. So the doctor here did the same thing, and it fell out like 9 hours later. I said, okay, well, you should get the posts replaced because you need a bone graft because it's not long enough. And I said, okay, well, what can you do? Because I'd like to get, in the future, what I like to get is the teeth actually screwed in so that I can bite with a little bit of force. And the porcelain, I just have to be careful about the porcelain. It's not cracking. Like I'm not going to bite into like a nail, but I can bite into a chicken wing without worrying about it cracking. Right? He says, yeah, you can bite into a chicken wing, crispy chicken, an apple, but don't bite on pieces of wood and nails, right? Don't chew your nails and stuff like that. So don't, use your teeth as a screwdriver. So I said, yeah, and that'll cost about $2,000 to $3,000. I don't want to spend that right now. So what they did is they did a permanent seal. They did a resection of my gums and spread out my gums so that it could go inside, and then the gums could close in around it. Because my gums are very healthy. Take very good care of my gums. There's no infection, no reddening of the gums or anything like that. And the seal was good because there was no bacteria or food inside between the gums and the porcelain. So the seal was good. So what they did is they said, let's redo that seal. So they'll open the gums, put the implant in, and then close the gums around the implant. And they put a permanent cement. So the first time I went, when they did temporary, was 3,000 patients. The second time I went, where they did the surgery, they injected me with anesthesia in my gums, freezing. They froze my gums. First, they put a topical cream, which allowed the needle to go in without pain. And I felt no pain. The doctor said, well, you're very high tolerance. I go, yeah, you should see the stuff they've done to my mouth. So anyway, the second time was only 1,000 pesos. So I paid 4,000 for this to be done. That's like $65 US. That would have cost me several $100s in the US or Canada. But in Canada, I have medical coverage, so I kept my receipts, so I have to submit that to my medical. She also prescribed an antibiotic, says just in case because we resected your gums and there may have been a puncture, there may have been a laceration. You don't want any infection, so take an antibiotic for the next 14 days. So that was good. That's one thing that's off my checklist. The next thing I got to do is I got to get new glasses, a new prescription. I think my eyes have gotten better because my glasses aren't working anymore. It's not that I can't see far. It's that, or that my eyes have gotten worse. It's that I think my eyes have gotten better because even my reading glasses are not good enough. So that's an interesting development. What else is going on? So I have to talk to Terry soon because it is now September and he is making plans to return. Within 60 days, he'll be back. He'll be here by December. He's gonna leave in November and spend a little time in Thailand, maybe in Italy. So he's going to stop off in Italy and then stop off in Thailand before coming here for 4 months-ish, because he has friends that he wants to visit. Huge news. Huge. stupendous news. I'm so over the hill. Lady Sarah is considering coming here for Christmas for 5 days, the 22nd to the 28th, which is my birthday. And I told her, you've got to book your ticket now. It's about $700 direct flight. That's the cheapest ticket. I said, if you wait a week or two, those ticket prices are going to go up to over $900 US. And then the direct flights will be gone and you'll only have the layover flights. And you'll have to go with the cheaper airlines because the premium airlines will be gone. So right now it's Korean Air, direct flight on a big airplane with luggage included for 750 USD. So he's like, it's still too expensive. I said, I'm not paying for you. You're not my girlfriend. So if any of you guys want to support her and get her over here for me, I would be so happy. Angel had somebody, so she's on TikTok and she's doing really well on TikTok, getting lots of gifts just for talking to people like what I am. I wish I got what she got. She made under $1,000 in 1 month. It's incredible. Couldn't believe it. So she had one person from Kuwait send her $500 US by Western Union. So she had it set up with her friend, and then it turned out to be a fake gift. I don't know why somebody would do that. And then he like disappeared off of TikTok. Weird. Like why someone would do that? Because he didn't ask for anything. He didn't get anything. He just sent this money as a ghost. And it didn't exist. It was a fake Western Union receipt. Anyway, that is a little disappointing because he's very excited to earn money for family. You know, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so Lady Sarah is going to come here, and the plan is, so she said she's not coming with her fiance. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't spoken to her about it. She hasn't asked me for advice. I don't really, I will. Not in the next little while, because maybe I will. Maybe I'll. If she comes with her mom, I'm not going to say anything. If she comes by herself, I'm going to ask. I'm going to say, what's going on? Like, you know, she and I are just friends. There's nothing going on there. But she has mentioned that if she doesn't get married, that she's going to come and retire here with me. And I said, absolutely. I'm all for that. One of my best friends in the world, and we get along so well. The best relationship you can ever have with a female, the best test you could ever have, is to go on a trip together. The stress of a trip tests a relationship. And because our relationship is no longer physical, I mean, it was at one point, 10 years ago. Since it's no longer physical now, it's just emotional. And because we care about each other so much, we compromise very easily. And we both know each other. We both have the same likes, and we're both independent. She doesn't need me to hold her hand to do this. She goes, oh, I'm going to go out for a walk, and I'm going to go shopping, and I'm going to go for a massage. I'm like, okay, I'll see you in a couple hours. Bye-bye. Such a cute kid. Maybe 3 years old, 2 years old. So sweet. Anyway. Now screaming. Yeah. She wants to walk, but she can't walk because it's a little bit dangerous there because it's slippery. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so she's really independent, really um, easy to travel with. She's not demanding. So we get along so well when we travel. And that's the greatest test of any relationship is traveling together. Uh, so she asked me, so I said, if you come with your fiance, that's great. You guys, get your hotel room and we'll meet up for dinner. But if you come by yourself, I've got a plan. We'll go do this. We'll go do that. We'll go do this. And she says, do you mind if I come with my mom? I said, absolutely. Absolutely. Never met her mother. Her mother knows who I am because obviously, we've traveled together 4 times, 6 times maybe over the last 10 years. Let's count. So first time we went to Thailand. Second time we went to Thailand. Third time we went to, Pattaya, Krabi. Vietnam, Cebu. So 5 times. 5 times. This will be the 6th trip in, I'm going to say 6 years. So it's been a year since I've seen her. It'll be a year and 2 months. If she comes in December, it'll be a year and 2 months since I've seen her. And that's a long time because we used to see each other every 6 months. Every 6 months. Once in January, February, and once in October, November. Every year after I left Korea. In Korea, we'd see each other every week. Sundays was our date night where we would go eat and spend the day together. Sunday Funday. That was the original Sunday Funday. But she hasn't spoken to me about her. It's not a fiance. I call him the fiance, but he's not really the fiance. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, but they haven't. She really wants to get married because she really wants to have kids. But she's not 100% convinced. Her heart loves him, but her head can't get around a few red flags. Number 1 being that he's an entrepreneur. Number 2, he lives in Thailand. They travel back and forth to see each other. They met through their church. So religiously, they're compatible, but she still has issues with the financial status. She's self-made. She's financially independent. One of the things I love about her, I don't have to pay for anything. She is intelligent, financially independent, beautiful, kind, and fun to be with. So I hope she comes, even with her mom. I said, the only thing is, we have one night alone, or one date night. Now, if she comes with her mom, I know things aren't going well. And the reason she wants to come with her mom, because it is Christmas. And she wants to have the 2 people that she cares about the most. What she said. So I don't know what she means by that, because last year she spent Christmas with his family in Thailand. So I'm concerned that this is not progressing as quickly as she would like it, because she's getting older. She wants to have kids. And her morals won't allow her to have children without being married. And her intelligence knows that having kids requires two parents. And that's the problem, because if she has kids, he either has to move to Korea or she has to move to Thailand, which she does not want to do. So she's stuck in this catch-22 situation. So it's not my place to tell her what to do or how to live her life, but I always give her advice. I say, listen, you know what you need to do. I don't need to convince you to get married. I need to convince you to understand that what you're thinking is right. I'm never going to contradict your heart, but I will support your head. Because you know your thinking is the best thing that keeps you grounded. So, yeah. Excuse me. That's the situation there. So I'm hoping she comes. I already talked to Leah about a condo unit. I mean, the hotel wanted 5,000 pesos a night, plus a premium of another. It's 5,000 pesos a night, non-Christmas. 13,000 pesos for the 3 nights of Christmas, 24, 25, and 26. That's ridiculous. 13,000 a night. That's like $240 a night. That's ridiculous. So Leah is offering me, because of me, he's offering it just a flat rate, 3,000 per night for 5 nights, which is perfect. Which includes electricity, water, internet, and a brand new remodeled condo. I've seen it because when Trent was looking at his condo, she showed me that one, and it's nice. It's fine. It's at 8 Newtown. It's looking this direction towards Magellan Bay and the museum. But again, they're only here for 5 nights. They're only sleeping there. First night, we're going to take, if she comes by herself, we're going to go down to Panglo Island for 1 night, spend a night down there. So that'll be 23 and 24. We'll come back 24th night. 24th night, we'll go to midnight mass. 25th, we will spend here in Mactan Newtown, Christmas in Mactan Newtown. And then 26th, we will head over to either a resort like Crimson, spend a day at Crimson with Captain David as our host. Maybe go visit him at his home. 27th, we will go on island hopping or on a catamaran. And then 27th night is when she leaves at like 9 p.m. to leave for the airport. So they'll check out 27th afternoon, put their stuff in my room, and I'll ask for late checkout so that when we come back from the catamaran, come back around 3 or 4, they can shower and change, and then we'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I like to plan these things. Nash, get them 11:23. Thank you. How are you? I am doing well, brother. Thank you so much for joining and commenting. I truly appreciate it. I'm living life here in Cebu, brother. Let me tell you, it's one pleasant experience after another. I had a little bit of financial stress the last couple of weeks, but having friends who have offered their financial support and having the new job, which has paid me. On Tuesday, I get paid. I'm okay. No, rent is paid, utilities are paid. I just can't go, eating out every night. I have to be a little bit frugal on my discretionary spending for the next um, 2 weeks. My discretionary spending has to be reduced. Why? Why get bitten? Oh, freaking yes! I'm getting bit. It's a mosquito. Why? 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 Jesus. You guys hear that, babes? Oh, there's a mosquito here. I don't know how much longer I can. Yes, thank you. Can I get the bill, please? Okay, ma'am. It'll be Ashley, please. So, hey, come to Cebu and hang out. I'm young at heart, brother. Let me tell you. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go clubbing and drinking, but I'll definitely show you around, especially here in Mactan Newtown. I doubt I'm going to come into Cebu. So, I'll tell you where to go in Cebu. If you want to come to Mactan Newtown and rent a place here, let me know. I'll help you out. But in Cebu City, that's all on you. I don't know anything about Cebu City because I can count on two hands the number of times I've been to Cebu City. By 7 million? Oh my gosh. That's an old joke. I gotta stop that joke. Billion? Oh, that's a little better. Thank you, ma'am. So yeah, I can help you out with Mactan Newtown, right? Lapu-Lapu. But Cebu City, yeah, I'm lost when it comes to Cebu City. I've probably been there 6 times during the daytime. I've been there a couple times at night, go out to Captain David's Club, and a couple of times with the motorcycle club for meetings. But other than that, I know nothing about the place. Someone just texted me their phone number. Ah, okay. I guess that was you texting me. So Cambodia, I've never been to Cambodia. One day I want to go there. But the reason I chose Philippines was mainly because of the visa and the language, the cost of living. Um, 250 to 300 a month is not possible. The lowest you can get in Mactan Newtown in these condos is probably about 28 to 30,000 pesos a month, which is about 500 USD. You're not going to get cheaper than that. You can get outside of here a small place in an apartment with no amenities like this, away from the beach, and that you can get for about 200 or 300, maybe 300. Short term, and that's the thing. Are you talking about 1 year, or are you talking about like 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 months? You should look at between 20 and 30,000 pesos a month. Daily rates are between 2,500 and 3,000 a day. Peso. So 2,500 to 3,000 pesos a day on a daily rate. Why? Why? Don't have to rent it that high. Um, the cheapest I've seen in the Mactan Newtown area is about 25,000 pesos a month, but that's for 1 year. Oh, 700 US dollars. Oh, that's luxury. You don't need that much. Like if you go back in my videos and look at my condo tour, I live in a 1 bedroom corner unit, 60 square meters. One of the biggest units you can get in Mactan Newtown. That's not a 2 bedroom or 1.5 bedrooms. And I paid 32,000 pesos a month on a 1 year contract. If you were to get it monthly, it would be about 35 to 37,000 pesos, which is about $700. So, um, if you're here short term, you don't need a 1 bedroom. If you're by yourself, you need a studio. An executive studio is big. You don't need more room. Why? Like I ask people, why do you need so much room when you're, first of all, you're not staying here long term. Number two, you don't live in your condo. You just sleep there. Now I live and work in mine. That's why I got a big place. Good question. Good question. You know, each person has his own. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Each person has their own reason for traveling, their own reason for doing what they do, and I'm not here to judge. No one is. As long as what you do is legal and what you do is between consenting adults, who am I to judge you? I'm no one. I keep my opinions to myself when it comes to stuff like that. I don't I don't bother. All right, guys, I am going to take you upstairs. Maybe I'll take you for a walk. Problem is that the internet is not that strong in certain places and it drops out. If I walk over here by Starbucks or if I walk over here by my condo, there's a dead zone. Oh, and I don't want to. I can't stick around here. There's a freaking mosquito, and I can't see it because my eyes are not strong enough to see it. Let's see if I can find this fucker. Anyway, Michael, hey, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. Michael is another one of my subscribers who lives here. Him and his wife Michelle. So great to see you. Trent is here too, Michael. He was online earlier, and it's so cool that Michael and Trent have become friends and they're helping each other out, get situated. That's really like, I love it. I love it. And I said earlier, Bruce, I'm setting it up with another YouTube subscriber who's here because Bruce is writing his autobiography. And I realized that she's a ghostwriter. So I've connected them together. I love connecting people up, networking. It's so much fun. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up today because this mosquito is really biting me and I can't find it. I get back upstairs and shower and change. I want to shower and change and get ready to go out with Paul on a bike ride, on a motorcycle ride. It's 10 a.m. So I'll shower and change, and he's probably contacting me by noon. He said we'll talk to Angel and see what she wants to do. So keep crying kids and And especially when the parents don't do anything about it. This is why I would never be a good parent. I know what you're saying. Kids are kids. That's what they do. And it's like, not always. Kids are kids because of their parents. How their parents choose to raise them. I'm not someone who can tell you how to raise your kids, but I'm telling you this. If I had kids, I would raise them quite differently. And that's my choice, right? And how I raise my own kids? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap. Is a man. So, get out. So, Althea is a woman I met here, an African American woman, and what's the one noise that you hate?
What I hate is that the parents don't pick the fucking baby up.
I just said that. I just
pick the kid up.
I just said that.
Pick the kid up.
Quiet, don't call shit.
Telling you the truth.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, it's not your place to that's what I was saying.
Heating on my blood. I'm gonna have a quiet moment.
So he has written 75 books. Ghostwritten 75 books. So but talk to her.
It sounds like,
And she publishes. She does the whole thing from. Yeah. So I mean, here's the thing: you can talk to her, and she lives right here. She lives in One Pacific. Nice girl, young, like in her 30s or 40s. African American, not my type. You know my type. They only have French press. Yes. It's infected. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I got it, brother. Oh, baby noise, construction noise. Oh, that's Bruce, guys. You guys know Bruce. We were just talking about him earlier. So we're going to stick around for another few minutes and talk with Bruce. My bag broke. Strap broke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go over to the park, Paul? Let's take it the great. You've seen the bags I've been carrying?
Yeah.
I mean, they're normally the real bag. It's about $3,000, 1,700 peso. But you can buy something like that for nothing. Like $5. You go over to fucking Benchy and buy it too.
I'm going to go on a motorcycle trip shortly.
But
just around here, like for about an hour.
Okay.
I was talking with Paul. I have to take the bike out for a ride, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Because the battery has to.
Well, that's not. I mean,
it has to be driven. It can't just sit.
You could start it and let it run for 10 minutes. But that's not the real.
That's not the real thing.
What really you need to do is the oil needs to circulate. Yeah. That's what you could. Otherwise, even if it's coated on the inside, if one section gets uncoated, it could get rust.
Yeah.
Especially
in a place like this.
You don't want the pistons to get rusted. No. That's the end of the boat.
Yeah.
Do you have a pastry croissant or?
Sure. Hello. Breakfast.
Okay.
Want some breakfast?
I want some milk.
Milk?
Yeah.
Real milk or powdered cream?
Milk.
Real milk, please, ma'am. Yeah, so I was doing my live stream and just talking, and don't push until that's finished. It's steeping.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, 3-minute timer. It's like an egg timer.
I finally cleaned up after our meal this morning.
That pizza. So Bruce,
When I invite you over for pizza, it's going to be a gourmet.
oh my
experience.
God,
You're not going to be like going over here and getting pizza.
getting frozen
Yeah.
pizza or
It's not
something.
like when you go over to there's a pizza place over here. It sucks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
It's not like that. It's
Yeah.
like I'm going to spend 3 hours.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to spend 3 hours making dough.
Yeah.
You know.
That was incredible. So he made a flatbread pizza and a regular style pizza, and they were both delicious. But the creaminess of the regular style pizza was really good.
It's weird. So I have a toaster oven.
Yeah.
It's a Cuisinart air fryer.
Yeah.
But it's basically a toaster oven. And I use that. It's supposed to get 400 degrees. It only goes 250. But when you put it on air fry, it cooks it faster. So I love to cook. Love to cook. You know what?
Yeah.
How I show love to my friends. Really is.
It was great.
How I show love to my girl.
Thank you. We really appreciate it, and it was good that it was a guys' night out. Over a little bit, because you're gonna get sun just on your frickin' shoulder there. You're gonna burn. Yeah, Sicilian.
I do not burn, especially after being here for 3 months.
I was just talking about how the biggest benefit of being retired that a lot of retirees forget about is having male friends. You can have a girlfriend, you can have a wife, you can have a partner, you can have kids. But if you don't have guy time,
You gotta have the boys.
you gotta have guy time. And it was good that Angel didn't come.
Yeah.
Because when she's around, we have to be you're a good boy when she's around. You're not a dick, okay? But when it's just the guys, we can be guys. You know, guys are guys, you know. So it was good that she was sick and she didn't come because yeah, you can press it now. We had fun. It leaks a little bit, so just pour it slow. And yeah, we had fun. It was a good day out to
That was Lux.
there were some pretty girls there, but I was falling asleep. So I went home and went to bed early. Because I had to get up at 6
You guys go in or did you stay?
I stayed outside, but there was a lot of ladies that went inside that were cute.
When the ladies go inside, what are they looking for? They're looking to meet guys.
I have
The
no
dick?
idea. I have no idea.
I don't know either. I can't figure that out.
I have no idea. I've never stayed there long enough to find out. And here's the funny thing. Okay, here's the funny thing. So I have worked in the nightclub business for so long that I forget what it's like to be a customer. So when I was working in the club, I could go up and talk to anybody. I was like, hey, welcome to my club. I'm the manager. Here's my card. You know, would you like to come and hang out and have a drink with my friends? Or what are you doing here? Who are you? Now I go up to somebody. I'm like, what do I say? I don't know what to say.
I wouldn't go up to anybody anyway, no matter what.
No,
I've never gone up to anybody in the club. Usually, I get close to somebody. When I was in the game, I would get close to somebody, and I would like look at something on them, see if there's something I can either compliment or comment about.
Yeah.
And my thing used to be was, you have pretty hair, but I got to be honest with you, I only date blondes. And that always wins.
Yeah, the negative compliment.
It's the takeaway.
It's the talk. It's psychological.
It's the takeaway. You know, you have really nice hair, but I usually date blondes. You look at them and you give them the look, like, you know, like you give them a smile, and you start talking about shit. And then, like, somewhere down the line says, I thought you only date blondes. I do, but I'm having a good time. either.
You're a,
That was my
no,
move.
no. It's a
That was
good.
one of my moves back.
Yeah,
in the day.
it's a
I mean,
good-
listen, I'm almost 70. I don't have any moves. My ex-wife stole all my moves.
You're a handsome man. Let me tell you something. You're a very handsome man. You're put together well.
Yeah, let's you and me get together.
So, I don't know how to. I don't know what to say to somebody when I go to the club, and being in the club is just not my style anymore. I'm done with that stuff. It's no longer fun for me. Being up that late.
Well, I like on the verified. That's fine.
Yeah, verified is nice because we're at the table and we're hanging out with friends, and it's a beautiful venue, nice views. It's people.
Plenty of women there.
Yeah,
You're looking at me, women. They're there.
I've-
They're looking at me.
yeah, I've seen one or two that I liked. I am very picky.
I personally think it's excuse. I think you're pussy. You're pretty bad.
No,
I think you're a total pussy.
I'm not.
I think
Okay, you're
online.
Yeah.
I think Sam is pussy.
yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
I love him.
Oh no, I love you too, and I love you for calling me out. And the issue is that I have been alone for so long that if I'm going to ruin my life, which is what I think a relationship does, I'm wow. Good God, that's a tall girl.
And they'll be.
No, not. That's a girl. Oh, definitely. But young. That was the tall one was the girl and the mom was the short one.
Face match body.
I couldn't see. I didn't see the face. I just saw from behind. Yeah, I just saw from behind. Well, I'll look at the replay on the video.
I get to play 3 times a day. I swear to God. Say anything.
Yeah,
I always look to see if I still got it.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Starbucks is a no-brainer. So you can just in Starbucks and get the play from like 10 people.
the ego is always something nice to be stroked. Let me tell you.
So I'll tell you what Christine's doing today. She's doing procedures on men and women.
Yeah.
Today she's doing procedures on a couple. The guy's getting a Brazilian, and he's getting some color changes on his balls. That she can change the color, the pigment. And he's a very handsome guy, and she worked on him before. He's got a really big penis. And the wife goes too, and she's a gorgeous woman too. So I said to her this morning, let me ask you a question. So May, who's her assistant, May holds it while she does the work. I said, does it ever turn you on? She says, no. I said, it's okay if it does. You can tell me the truth. I don't really care because I know you're with me. She says, no, it doesn't. To me, it's the medical.
It's clinical. It's
It's a
clinical.
medical
Yeah.
procedure.
Yeah.
I said, well, to be honest with you, if I was working on a beautiful girl's vagina, it would turn me on. I don't care if it's medical or not.
See, you after a while you get to be disassociative.
I said, we've done 2 guys. She's going for 4 years, and this guy's handsome. Really, I mean, he's like strikingly handsome. What you tell me? I said, I want pictures.
But the girl you sent me pictures of yesterday, she wasn't that
How to see her in person?
really.
Yeah, she's.
And here's the funny thing, though. So,
She said, she's 11.
so Brenda,
There's a picture of her somewhere that shows her like more.
so Brenda showed me some pictures of a girl, and the pictures were incredible. But when I met the girl, she was like, she wasn't that cute. She was very normal looking. Had a great body.
But you can't find the picture of the really picture.
Even her modeling pictures, she's not that pretty, in my opinion.
No, I agree with that. Her modeling picture is that. I mean, this is more of what she really looks like.
Okay, all right.
And her body's insane.
Yeah, she's cute. She's
Is
cute.
she cute? Give. Come on. Seriously. She's 29. It's very mature. But there's even more that take her. And this is her. I mean, she's got a hell of a profile here.
The best girlfriend I ever had was a former model, air hostess turned entrepreneur who owned a fashion chain, 13 stores in Kazakhstan. And it was the best relationship because she was tall,
Yeah.
freckle face,
Cam likes him tall and skinny.
Tall and skinny. She had the Mongolian look, right? She's from Kazakhstan. She's skinny, like a stick. And she had a little bit of a Russian accent, which I find sexy. Okay, that's the same girl?
Yeah.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Gorgeous. I'm
Good
telling you.
God, she's
That's
beautiful.
her natural look. She's gorgeous. She's not hot. She's gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay, you got to set me up on that.
Well, I'm going to set you up. I'll introduce you.
No,
Because I don't want to be responsible for her hurting you or you hurting her.
No, I would not. I would never do that.
She dated a Polish guy for 5 years. They have a baby together. A kid. She has 7 years.
Oh, okay. Then that's the turn off for me.
This girl was left at 4 years old by her parents. She was working at 11. She's a very, very
Same with Angel. Same, not left with her parents. But
literally working at 11 years old. She put herself through school. She's a very
put together well.
very smart. Yeah. She got herself through college. I mean, she's a girl, and she works so hard to make sure that she has her own place. She would live right across from J Park. Yeah, not J Park, right here from J Walk. She lives the high rise there. You know the
LG Walk.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So she lives local.
Yeah, she was right there. She works so hard to keep her daughter in private school, and she doesn't have any money, but she just does whatever she can. She hustles. She works in a call center. She worked with Kim selling, doing real estate. And this girl's got a lot of energy, and she makes it. She pays her rent. She doesn't live off of anybody. You know, for one of the person.
It's difficult for me to get involved with someone with a kid because there's always baggage behind
You
that.
know what? When you're in the wrong place, because 9 out of 10 girls got kids.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to, no matter what, Southeast Asia is.
Yes. But that's why
it's early. Not because they get raped, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They know that that's their body clock. They're getting old when they're 30.
Yeah.
That's how they feel. Me, I'm like she's 30. I'm like, are you kidding me? You think you're old?
Umu, Texas. Thanks, brother. Yeah, there's a fine line between, he said, some things are better said, not said in public. And what I mean is that, I think what he means is that what we were talking about before, about parenting, or he's talking about relationships. It's a very touchy subject. That's why when I do my blog about relationships and stuff, it's going to be for members only. So guys, join the membership and you'll have access to those blogs that are going to be a little bit more risque. Because
Can girls join too? Can girls join the membership too?
anyone can join the membership.
So don't say guys, say women.
Well, 98% of my subscribers
guys.
are men.
Let's build that up to men and women and even lady boys.
Yeah, I
Why
knew.
not?
I knew you like that.
Why not?
I knew you like
I
that.
don't like that.
I said, why you-
It's just interesting to me. It's interesting.
I
What's
know.
interesting to me is how a man can look better than a fucking woman.
I know.
That's interesting to me.
The
That's
funniest thing is
crazy
when we're
interesting.
walking down the street here, and when there's a lot of lady boys here that come out at night because of the club, and we're walking down the street, and I'll say to the guys, I go, "God damn, that was a good looking man."
Yeah.
I was a good looking man. Holy shit, that was a good looking man. Anyway,
Today I was walking down the street here, and this big giant guy with long hair like this. This guy must have been 400 pounds, but kind of in shape. It looked like he must have worked. It was this tiny little girl, and I'm like thinking to myself, "There's a bear wearing men's clothing. There's a bear wearing a human clothing."
you got chased by a lady boy into the condo,
Yeah,
into the building.
She followed me.
Followed
me, and I was like, "Yo, do not let her pass the door."
Did not let it.
I will still give them the benefit of saying her. I'm okay with it.
Opinions that
I'm
I'm
okay with it.
not going to share
Listen,
publicly.
Paul's more opinionated than anybody.
Oh, God.
And
And he's verbal about it.
Christine's daughter's a ladyboy.
Yeah.
She's a ladyboy daughter. I talked to her, and she's got a boyfriend. She's had a boyfriend since they were in high school. Thank God.
I don't mind what. Okay.
They were best friends. They became boyfriend and girlfriend.
My thing is that I have no problem with whatever people do and whatever people say and whatever people act. The thing is if they force me to participate in your vision, you're not going to. I have freedom of expression. I'll choose what I do. You don't tell me what. In some countries, it's illegal if you misgender someone. You can go to jail for that.
Well, in the United States, LGBT community. It's just lesbian.
Yeah. No, but no.
Women, transvestite.
No, not in America. Sorry. In America, you can't go to jail for calling somebody a man or a woman.
Get sued.
Go ahead. Try that. It's called freedom of expression. I'm entitled to. The government cannot. Yeah, no, there's some kickback now. There's some kickback. No, it's just people are getting tired of it. Because what I've been tired. I left Canada because of it. I left Canada because no.
Became a woman.
Okay, I don't want to get this too political. All right, but what I'm saying is, I saw this happening 25 years ago in Canada when it came to immigration rights, and we were giving too many rights to the wrong kind of immigrant. I'm not against people having rights; it should be equal. But when you start telling me, as a citizen, you start telling me that I have to do something that I don't want to do, that is against my beliefs, then I have a problem. I'm not against people having rights. Everyone should be treated equal. That's okay. That's too specific. That's too specific. I'm against sharing a bathroom with you because you're a sticky old man. But that's not the issue here. What I'm talking about is fundamentally, I have no problem in anyone. I have black friends, white friends, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, Arabic, white, conservative, Republican, people with attitude. What I said black. Did I say black? I didn't. Okay, whatever. I have Chinese. I have everyone. I hate everyone equally. Okay, I treat everyone with utter disdain. Okay, that's a joke. But here's the thing. I was raised in a Western society. I was raised in a free society, and I'm an adult. I'm educated. I'm not ignorant. Okay, I've lived in 10 countries. I have experienced multiculturalism more than most humans have. I've lived in 10 countries. I've spoken 9 languages. I've lived in cultures that are diametrically different from Western society, for example, Korea. And I'll tell you this much. The diversity that I've experienced, the one thing that I do not want to do is, like I said, I don't want people telling me how to act and how to think outside of my morals.
You got your own thought. You got your
outside of my morals. Now, what I mean by that is I don't want you telling me how to talk to other people. If you don't like the way I talk, and as long as it's not hateful,
go somewhere else.
go somewhere else. You have the freedom to leave.
Listen, I'm abrasive sometimes.
Oh, you are, and there's nothing wrong with it.
That's my personality.
Yeah.
I'm an abrasive person, but
Yeah.
I'm not a mean abrasive personality.
Like, I mean, you're telling that woman to
Yeah,
pick up her
that's
kid.
me.
I
Pick the kid up.
yeah, you know, like
Listen,
that's what I'm
It's annoying
thinking.
to
I'm
me.
I'm thinking that.
It's
I'm
annoying.
thinking it. You're just verbalizing.
listen, it's annoying.
It is.
The kid's crying.
It
and
is.
She's standing there.
Yeah.
Pick the goddamn.
She's
kid
on the
up.
phone.
All you got to do is pick him up. He'll stop crying.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yay.
I agree.
What do you mean? I mean, he doesn't want to suck your nipples in public. He
Yeah.
just wants you to pick him up.
Yeah. And she's on the
Really?
phone just chatting away with someone. Kid's screaming his head off.
Unbelievable. That's the abrasive part.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I am outspoken in certain things,
Yeah.
and that would be one.
I understand that. I understand. I get it. I just keep it to
Here, I'll
myself.
tell you another one.
All right. Oh, be careful. We're live.
It's okay. No, 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
I walk up and down here at nighttime.
Yeah,
I take
yeah.
my walks.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a guy, a motorcycle guy. First, he's sitting in his chair. He goes, "Sir, right, sir?" No. Well, 3 seconds later, "Sir, right, sir?" No. Now, 3 times in a row, and I said, "Listen, what don't you understand? Do you know what the word no means?" He goes, "I do." "Right, sir?" I said, "No." So now I walk away. Last night, he's sitting, same guy, he's sitting on the thing where I sit over there, in front of Lux. "Sir, how are you?" I go, "I'm fine." He goes, "The right, sir?" I go, "No." What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck?
There, and Paul has the same problem, right? He doesn't like Butterface. Everything was good at Butterface.
I like the face.
Yeah, it was okay. Not feminine enough for me.
How many makeup?
Paul,
Also, I'm Butterface without their makeup.
Paul, no, not my ex-wife. She was beautiful without makeup. When she wore makeup, I was like,
That was 20 years ago, you know?
yeah. But now my ex-wife probably looks like her mom, and her mom was not
Right.
a.
That's what they always say. Look at the mother when you're going to get married.
So Paul has that problem with the taxis and the bike. See there, like,
There he goes.
Who?
Paul.
Oh.
Stepped out. He's behind the post. 4 posts down. 3 posts
I
down.
can't see. I'm wearing my
I can't see
wrong.
him either.
No, I'm wearing the wrong glasses.
I know it's him, but he's wearing the same shirt. Here he is, coming this way.
There's the old man.
What's up, my love? What's up, me ho?
There's Paul.
Oh, tell me, doll.
Oh, still doing the live stream. I was just about to wrap up, and then this fuckwad came by.
But he is looking really, I think, how did that song on
Yeah, baby. Do a little dancing in the rain. Come on, man. Dancing
What are you, drunk?
in the rain.
These are my 2 best friends.
I'm happier than
The barest out of hell. my 2 best friends here, and these drunkards at Sunday morning. 10:30.
I had so much to drink this morning. I'm down to 1 shot left.
What is it?
in the bottle.
Not Dean Martin. That was Jerry Lewis.
No, that's from the movie. It's from the movie where he's
Grab a
the
chair,
guy.
sit down.
The guy's he's a taxi driver and he's always drunk. He thought that's for houses. I've been out in the back seat.
But I tell you something, my friend, I'll kill you for nothing because you're my friend.
I kill you. I kill you.
I kill you! That was,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, he's a riot.
yeah, he was
He was discovered on American Idol.
oh my God.
I mean, on America's Got
Are
Talent.
you scared?
Guys, there's too much, man. Too much energy this on the Sunday morning.
Oh, I'm on the
No,
morning.
I'm
The
not
morning
really scared.
My energy's always.
And now? Yes, really? I'll kill you.
How's the manager feeling?
The manager is sick, not coming. Not really sick. I'm on my way to the pharmacy to buy something for.
What? She got a cold?
Bad one.
Okay, listen.
Here we
A lot of
Dr. Bruce.
Dr. Bruce. Okay.
Now, you have a doctor. Can you get a prescription for a Z-Pack? Ethermycin. If not, get the tablets. You put them in water and they dissolve. Super tablets. Set up. Overload on vitamin C. I mean, take 2 at a time every 3 hours. Because it doesn't hurt you. It just comes out in your piss when you don't use it. Load up on the vitamin C. A shit ton of water and a shit ton of orange juice.
Here's the problem.
All day long, I should drink.
Here's the
Should
problem.
drink to get it all.
Angel doesn't listen to anyone.
That doesn't matter.
No.
She's gonna get
I know this woman.
They go across the street and get her a Z-Pack. That's all. She
There's a medical clinic here, so you can get a prescription.
300 base though. Go in there. Give you time you need a prescription for Z-Pack. My girlfriend's sick. She can't even go out the door. I'll give you a Z-Pack.
It does work. I took it. Gone like
It blows it out in 2 days.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
The 5 day.
Otherwise, you'll get sick.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I shook your hand and I went and washed my hand because I'm not getting sick.
It's already too late. As soon as you touch, it's already done.
And Dr. Paul here.
Now, that's the whole thing. The touching, the moisture on
Yeah,
your skin.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
goes
it
through.
can- it
It
can.
That
permeates.
is the
can.
touching is it's
Well, I mean, a virus can't break through the skin. It cannot survive outside of
no, but the problem is you are constantly. And
Yeah.
That's why I shook his
And I
hand. I was
touched
like,
you.
okay, wait. I'm gonna
It is
look.
there.
if you
I washed my
wait,
hand right away.
what happens is if you do this,
Yeah, that's done.
this, or this,
Oh yeah, for sure.
or stick it up your ass,
Now I know.
or you stick the
Now
finger
I
up the
know
ass.
it's crazy. It's because he did all the time.
So he sticks his finger in.
Are you still online?
Yeah.
Very good.
These are my best friends. My best friend. I've talked about this before, and I said one thing that you have to have in retirement is a best friend. You have to have the guy. And these two assholes, what the hell am I doing?
Okay, we'll fuck you up for 2 months.
Look at asshole. A new that's Neil. That's one of our, he's a nice guy, but his car is a piece of shit, man.
It's 25 years old. It's a monster. Four tons.
Back to Jerry. Jerry, the other thing?
Gerald. Yeah, I saw him. We saw him a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We saw him on Thursday. You went to the casino with him, right? No, you went to the casino with Captain David. Gerald is a nice guy, but he likes to gamble a lot. Like we went out with him to verify.
See why you gamble 10,000 pesos for an
Well, here's the thing. We went out to verify or someplace. We went someplace. No, he came with us, and it was like, I have a change of clothes if I want to go to the casino.
That's really. He's prepared.
Yeah, he's prepared. I love the
You
guy.
have an emergency backpack hanging out at the door. He is prepared with another set of clothes.
Yeah, it's funny. I have a go bag by the front door. It's so cool. Yeah, in case of an earthquake. That's another video I'm gonna do. A vlog I'm gonna do is like,
Just wear a helmet. I would have to.
I have the helmet right by the bedroom.
Yeah, it is a helmet. That's
I have the helmet right by the
I
bedroom
just grabbed the manager. I keep her here.
because the thing is that by the time you get out of our building, the earthquake's over, or you're dead. So what you have to do is you have to get under the door frame of the bedroom, because that's in the center of the house. That's one of the strongest places, is the door frame in your bedroom. Inside your room, the center is the strongest place.
I would not even go down the elevator.
Oh, God,
right
No, you never take the elevator.
Never
right
take
next to the stairs.
Yeah.
I'd run down them stairs so fucking fast. 17 floors would feel like 1, 2.
So, and the other thing is that the staircase is also the second strongest place in the building. The elevator shaft is number one.
Down them stairs. I wouldn't want to get stuck in an elevator.
I feel
No.
like when that happens, I feel like Samson. You know Samson?
Yeah.
In the Bible.
Yeah.
I will hold the building.
So the trick is you count to 5.
Well, I've lost you.
You count to 5. If it's still shaking at 5, get under the door frame. If it's still shaking after that, that's when I got the helmet right there, put the helmet on, and I get down.
Up the earthquake coming.
You're,
I'd be in that fucking stairway and I'd be running.
it'll be over by the time you're down one
I was
floor.
in the elevator when it happened.
The one in
Yeah,
October.
That one in October.
The one in
No,
the big
later.
one.
It was November. November.
No, October, because Lady Sarah was here.
I was going down with the manager, and suddenly the elevator started like it was
Boogie
like
woogie.
swinging,
Boogie woogie.
in the
Was it a 7.3 or something?
No.
in the north.
In the
Yeah,
north, it was here. It was only a 3.5.
nothing. It was nothing. It was
was
like
nothing.
boom.
I've been in several earthquakes. So I lived in California.
That's only my second one.
This was my first one, and in the
My
elevator.
girlfriend and I were sleeping in our apartment in California, and I see the mirror going like this. I go, Zach, she goes, uh-oh, earthquake, get under the bed. And it was a real earthquake. I mean, it was,
Yeah.
and some shit fell over in the house. And I was like, we only lived on we only had it was a 2-floor apartment. So we only,
Downstairs.
so I'm like, should we get out of here? She goes, no, just hang in there. And then it happened again 5 minutes later. The aftershock was worse than the beginning
Yeah.
shot. So I said, let's get the fuck out of here. So we did. We got out, and then we stood outside, and everybody was there. Everybody was outside. Some buildings actually fell. There's a couple buildings.
It can easily go, eh?
What it is it's not the shaking, it's this. When it does this.
Wait,
No. What I meant is like overall, there's two kinds of earthquake. There's one where it's like this, where the building just does this, right? It goes like this, like a train. The one that's most dangerous is when the building goes like this, like a snap. When it snaps, that's the one where
hence the movie we were watching last night, 2012.
Yeah.
I watched it this morning because I only watched half of it. I watched the second half this morning. That's so freaking realistic. It's insane. I mean, it makes you really think. And then at the very end, they all get these boats, and then the boats take, and then like of course, the world gets solved, and 90% of the people are dead, but they all end up in Africa because the tectonic plates move 15,000 miles. And the only place left was Africa.
there's a video that I saw of an earthquake in Indonesia, and it was a CCTV, and you can see everything moving, and then two of the plates right there. The video caught the two plates, and you see the telephone pole move 5 meters. And I was like,
When was that?
that was about a year ago, a year or two ago. I saw that. You're looking at a gate. It's a CCTV from a gate. The background is like this, like a street, like this, and you can see the telephone pole just move like that. I'm like, that because the plate went like this. I'm tired of overly touristy places. I will never go to Palawan. I will never go to Boracay here in the Philippines.
We're going for Boracay
With Captain David?
4 days. Well, he's gone for 10 days. I'm going.
Yeah. I'll go with him, but I won't go on my own because it's so overly touristy. I went to Krabi. Oh my God.
I never went to tourist places. I just came here, started living here, working here.
Well, you settled down quick.
I'm into the exotic water. We don't have exotic.
No. Okay. You know where we got to go? Antanyan Island, 3 hours away from here, or Antanyan, or
Boracay.
so it's a cheaper version of Boracay. It's 3 hours by bus, 1 hour by ferry.
By grab.
No, don't.
What you do, I told you that if you go to Terminal North.
No, you rent a, you get
there, you go in the minivan.
Yeah.
And the minivan is 300 pages per person, and sometimes it's a little bit
Okay, wait,
crampy.
let's get this.
And
I gotta lock this down because
You drive to Hagnaya Port,
Hold on. What's it called again?
Bantayan Island. Bantan, Greek Y, Bantayan,
YAN.
Bantayan.
So it's north. It's
East,
North-
northwest of
northwest of Cebu.
So
you go
It's the next island up.
Cebu City,
Up north.
over 90 kilometers north.
City.
Yeah.
And then then you take a ferry.
No, you take from Cebu City a car.
Take a car.
And you're there?
You
Yeah.
go to Hagnaya Port. That's the most northern point,
All right.
Hagnaya.
So here, look. Here's where we are. Right. Here's where we are.
Yeah.
Cebu City.
Yeah.
This is north. Okay. The
Yeah.
island's right here.
So you have to take. So you got to get over a bridge.
No, no. Listen.
Okay,
It takes 3 hours to go here.
Yeah.
You take a ferry boat for 1 hour here.
Okay. So 4
1 hour.
Okay.
Right.
They have a hotel there.
Go fucking yeah.
It's unbelievable. They have. I was in a hotel. It was pricey. It was $6K a night, and they have these little cabins on the fucking beach.
So think
They have a bar.
the
and
valley.
They have trance music there in the morning, and you have the sea,
I'm going now. Let's go.
which is completely green.
I'm gonna go take.
It's incredible. It is so it is the cheap knockoff of Palawan or
It's
Boracay.
beautiful.
It is
The
incredible.
waters are
The water's white.
Unbelievable.
The
The
water is
beaches are
white.
white like Boracay,
Man,
and then
The water's
the
turquoise.
water is
how did I not know this?
the
Why do
emerald.
I always find this shit out? Like, okay, so here I have it here.
So just Google it and take a
Oh,
picture.
yeah, no, it's-
I'm gonna. Okay, there's.
Google it and see the pictures.
Here, Bantayan Islands. There you go.
That's booking.com though. That's
Oh, you don't want
you
me.
can go down
So
here.
go to images. Go to images in Google. Go to images.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh,
There you go, brother.
It's
can I
small.
go to that?
And I can tell you something else.
It's cheap
It's way cheaper than Boracay, but there is something else.
and no tourists.
Then, if you are there, you can take a boat. There's no ferry. You have to take a private boat
Yeah.
for another half an hour. And there is this really small reef island where there is, I think, one restaurant. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Now,
I've been there.
I'm going to go on Tuesday.
here's another thing.
I'll
Google
show pictures of fat girls.
Google Panglo Island or Bohol.
I know Bohol.
Bohol is here on the other side.
We're taking the helicopter ride to Bohol now.
Oh, okay.
And Bohol is nice too.
Bohol is nice, and it's only 2 hours away by fast ferry.
We're taking the helicopter, so I have 15 minutes.
45. 45 minutes. Half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, fine. Why am I not going? Why haven't I gone here? I don't understand.
Sikihor is another good
If
place.
I would have known about this, that's where I would have been all week. I would have gone there.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it's only 3 hours, 4 hours away.
Let's say 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And you're there.
Okay.
And then 5 minutes, and you take a tricycle. You don't even take it. There are all tricycles at the ferryland at
Yeah.
the port. You take a tricycle to your hotel.
Yeah.
It is.
So
And you
how do
just-
I share this with? Here, I'm going to share it with Christine. Hold on. I'm going to share the whole thing with Christine.
Right there, share.
So I was done.
But she knows Montaya.
She knows.
She
She
might
knows.
know it, but she's never been there. She would have told me about it.
But yeah, you have
We ended up one day. We went to that stupid fucking Puerto Galera, which was the pits of all. What a shithole.
I don't even know what it is.
So Puerto Galera is
Where's that?
it's when you're in Manila, right?
Yeah.
You drive up to Batangas.
Yeah.
And then you take a ferry from Batangas to Puerto Galera. I thought it was going to be this exotic island. It was such a fucking shithole. The foods. Listen. I can live with.
Are you still alive?
yeah, we're still live. Just remember we're live.
Okay. I could live with the food here.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
The food there was so bad, and the service was so bad. I'm gonna give you an example. We went to a sushi bar.
Yeah.
The sushi came out warm. I said, "Are you actually serving me warm sushi?" He said, "Yes, that's how we do it here." I go, "Take it the fuck out." And I said, "Do we have to pay?" I said, "No, we need it." We walked out, no pay. Then we're supposed to be here 7 nights. After the 3rd night, we came back and stayed at the Savoy because we hadn't had a place yet. It was our first trip together.
Yeah.
It was the what I did like was we rented a motorcycle and we cruised all around the island, which was fun. I could do that anywhere.
Yeah, that's the whole point. And every island, to be honest, except for change from beaches and scenery, is more or less the same. You have the beach, you have the hills, and you have the fuck ups. That's it. It's great. Bantayan is awesome.
It is. It is.
If I tell you, I was there with the manager
give you
and,
a list.
and a Dutch friend of mine with his son, and we came home already more than a year ago. And she
Do you
said,
think I could go there for 3 days on $1,000?
Oh, you could go there for like a luxury for $1,000.
Well, I want to be
it is,
luxury.
listen, when I
No,
went, it was I
That's not
checked
even
the hotel,
$50 to $100 a day.
6,000 pesos a day for the high end one. That's $100.
So I can stay there for 3 days.
Yeah.
Stay over for 3 nights, basically.
Yeah.
It'll take
$300,
$500.
maybe
$500.
$50 to get there, right?
something like that.
Not even.
$50.
Not even.
Yeah, no,
And
it's not
food's
even
gonna
because
food's gonna probably cost us $50 a day.
what we did, we made what we did because we were in 4.
Yeah.
We took a cab. We just took a white cab. I said, how much do you bring us to Hagnaya port? We have to go to Hagnaya.
Yeah.
It was 3,500 pesos
I'll do it.
divided by 4. But
I'll
if
do
you
it.
want to
I'll do
go,
it.
and it is really, it's
Unless
not,
you guys want to come,
no,
I'll pay for the trip. I'll pay for the
don't worry
ride.
about that.
If
But
you guys want to come, I'll
I
pay for
the
the
problem
ride.
is we are fucked up with work.
You can work from anywhere.
Yeah, I can take it with me. Yeah.
But it's no use because you have to sit. He can't come out with us. He has to sit in the house. Oh, what?
No, I can sit. No, they have the Wi-Fi on the beach. So I remember because there was this foreigner with his very.
Come on, we'll all go.
I tell you,
It'll be
So
fun.
I was there with Patrick, his son, and
Tuesday?
the manager, and they have
No, I
this,
can't. I have to.
guys. Let me tell you. So they have this big bar with stairs and everything, and they have this incredible Armin van Buren, trance music, one of the best trance DJs. You have a cocktail, and this guy is having his breakfast with his laptop. His girlfriend came out to find him. He was just working and working and working. And you look over the sea, and the sea is not getting deeper, so you can like
Walk out.
400 yards in the ocean, and it is like this. It is it's emerald green.
Oh my
I can't
God.
go-
Why am I not there now?
I can't go for the next 2 weeks because I have to cover. I'm the supervisor, so I have to cover the office, so I can't leave.
I have to be here. I'm leaving on the 18th.
But we can do a weekend.
Yes.
What we can do, because then we leave, because the ferry to Bantayan goes
Where do I
very
stay?
regular.
Is there a decent place to stay?
There's
There.
hundreds of places.
No, but not hundreds.
I want to stay somewhere fairly decent because, we're used to.
You have to go to the place where I was, and that I remember because Patrick wanted to stay longer, and he then after took also the boat to that little private island. That's also film, and we stayed just for 2 days because I had to get back.
Yeah, I can do.
And
Like a half a day
and
up, a half a day back, and 2 days there.
he
It's a
paid,
3-day
I
trip.
believe, I'm not sure. I think he paid like $6K for a night,
It's
which is
$6K.
$6K is $100.
No brainer.
$100.
It's actually more money than the Savoy. The Savoy $78 a night. Oh, that though.
Okay, it's just a little bit different. let's put it about the location. It's unbelievable. It's like a scenery of the Bounty, the Mutiny on the Bounty. I mean,
I'm ready to go. I'm going tomorrow.
Let's-
She's coming back Monday night. I'm going to tell her we're going to go.
It's a good American
I
breakfast.
told her. I said I'm going to buy you a gift. That's
No,
going to be the gift.
where I can go,
You should eat here. It's the best.
I can.
they don't even listen.
No, they don't speak English. They don't
Doesn't
speak
matter.
English.
Just say, hey, we're focusing on Bantayan Island. Why are you
Hey,
looking at
listen.
skirts?
This is good looking girls.
I know.
I can go after October 15th. That's when I get paid. So that's when I get
I'll
money.
be back.
Yeah. So let's plan for before Halloween. Because Halloween weekend, I have my motorcycle.
And which is really fun,
Can I
to
buy
be
a
honest.
condo there?
I can't buy it.
But what also is really fun to go take a taxi from here to the bus terminal north, and they have all these minivans, all aircons lined up, and you say, I want to go to Hagnaya Port. Then they point at one, they load you up, everybody pays 300 peso, which is $4.50. Yeah, and you go, and it takes just as long as going with the normal cab. And you pay 300 peso each.
Yeah.
It's like
It's comfortable.
ridiculous. And it's very comfortable. Because those big minivans, you know, that they drive around with. They have the Mercedes ones, the Mitsubishi ones, or the Toyota ones, whatever. It's pretty unbelievable.
So where do I get the van?
North Port.
You know,
No. Where do I?
terminal,
How do I get from here to there?
Taxi.
bus terminal north, you take a taxi.
Take a grab from here.
Take a Grab, take a taxi, doesn't matter.
How long is the grab to get there?
30
Terminal north is close to the port.
30
So it
minutes,
will
40
take
minutes.
30, 35 minutes.
It's on the other, it's near Tops. Oh, it's near Tops.
The interesting thing is, it is called Terminal North, but it is on the south end of Cebu.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
And Terminal South is on the north end.
It's south of something and it's north of something.
It is, yeah, it's north of something. Anyway, so, and I mean, I've done that like 3 or 4 times. I don't care.
Dave, you made my trip. You made my current trip amazing. That sounds like the greatest fucking place ever.
Oh, yeah.
I may cancel.
I mean, you don't have,
I haven't paid for it yet, so I mean,
Let me tell you, if you go to Boracay first and you go to this place second, you'll be like, it's the same. It's okay. But if you go to this place first and then you go to Boracay, you go, why did I come to Boracay? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the
and
thing.
the food is, and they have this, it's
all
very
seafood.
small. It's a small island.
Yeah.
So they have one sort of food camp, but then not like with tents and stuff, but just restaurants. Also in sort of, you walk in the street and you have left and right all kinds of nice.
All right,
restaurants.
Bruce, quickly
Food is
turn
good.
around and in the white coming this way.
No, I cannot see it. I don't wear my glasses.
Huh?
the one we just talked about. That's one.
Anyway,
No,
Isn't it?
No.
No. Okay.
no.
anyway,
Oh, yes, you're
don't be
right.
too obvious, guys. Be a little bit discreet.
I'll be here.
You're truly. Oh. Anyway,
That's not that. That's someone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
it's that's the situation. And then you can go, no,
How are you?
It's only 12 by the way.
What? You're kidding me. Well, have a nice day. Call me when you're 20.
What did you?
Since she's only 12. I'm like, what? She's 12 years old.
Just
12 years old.
Jesus Christ, she's like 6 foot tall,
She's got tits.
like that German girl on the boat last 2 weeks ago.
Let me buy that.
13.
What was it? CPAC?
Yeah,
I'll walk over there.
They call it ethromycin, but they call it
zithromycin.
ethromycin.
They might not call it Z-Pack here. Zithromycin.
Don't get that. It'll be on your phone. So
right.
I will get Patrick to wipe it out in there. Like maybe it's
Listen, around whatever time you want to
I
go.
don't know where you want to go. Which trip you want to make? The half an hour trip, the 1 hour trip?
Let's just go up here local. Just like 30 minutes away. Up Ilowan?
Either one.
Liloan. Oh, she was tiny.
You can get that fast. Well,
She's a, yes, I can, because I worked in the modeling industry and I saw girls who were like 10 and 11 years old and they were like 6 foot tall.
oh yeah. And you have some of those girls at 12, 13 years old. They are full in the periods. They have big boobs and everything. And other ones, they have to wait till 15 or 16.
That girl's a supermodel. I get you now.
All right. Well, I'm going to head back upstairs. Let's think about, let's text at 12. 10:30 now, so in an hour. I'll text you and then we'll decide. We'll see how hot it is. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking about going over to either Crimson,
Yeah.
sitting on the beach, or probably go to Shangri-La because it's walking distance and it's $17.
Maybe, okay, before you decide what you're going to do, text me and then I'll text Paul and then you can just get on the back of my
You want
bike.
to have a nice boys' day out.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go over to Crimson. Or is Crimson more expensive?
I would rather go to Shangri-La, and I'll tell you why. Because I know the whole circuit there. I know what you have to do, and I know what the food's great. We can stay in one area on the beach that's steps away from the pool, so you can go to the pool, beach, pool, the beach, pool, the beach.
No, I lived there for 10 days.
There's fish everywhere.
Yeah.
Fish are all-
I live there. I know. I've been in the water.
I was there
The
the
beach
other
is
day.
nicer there than
I
at
put-
Crimson.
I was feeding the fish with French fries.
Yeah.
They were.
Bananas better. Bananas.
Yeah.
But all right, let's wait until hey,
Information.
hold on. Oh, we're gonna listen. He's got an idea. Let's go over to Shangri-La.
Sit on the beach.
Shit on the beach. Shit on the beach. Let's have a boys' afternoon.
Yeah.
So now we instead of just me and you, it's all three of us.
It's not even $7.
And then have a lunch there?
Yeah.
Eat there, hang out.
Enjoy. Go in the water, and you can ride on the back of my bike.
No, I'd rather,
Oh, on the back of my
No?
bike.
I'd rather go on back of his bike because I don't want to get sick by being
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
That's good.
I'll wear a mask.
now.
Oh, shut up.
Wind blows all that shit.
You know what we can do? You have never to forget because the manager can always hit him and pinch him. So if with absence of the manager, we are allowed authority to hit him all the time. He's like this, and you're
Stop, it's not. I'm not back up.
Best friends. Two best friends. What the hell is going on? Why?
I'll
Why?
tell you what the hell.
I'm about to watch this video over again. It's pretty interesting.
Life is great.
It's videoed also.
It's live.
Is it also a video?
Yeah, it's you can look at it right now online.
That's.
On my channel. It's live.
May Christine never see it.
We do one more time singing in the rain or finish?
I'm gonna shut this off. Right now.
Okay, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll text in the group chat. We'll text in the group chat. So like probably half an hour, 45 minutes. YouTube.
What's it called again?
Retire in Cebu. Yeah, Clary Clear is good at Watson's. Yeah. I'll ask Paul when he comes back guys. Thanks again for supporting. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna head over to Shangri-La, and I'll probably do a vlog from over there, or maybe I'll do another live stream. But thanks again, guys, for joining
Which one
us.
is it?
So, view channel. You go here. It says live.
Yeah.
Shangri-La. And there's the idiot. There's the idiot right there.
Back it up. You go to the beginning.
So see here at the bottom, there's that red.
And, uh,
It came in right about there. I don't know.
that little widget. Actually, I like the widget. You can move it around.
That's it. Guys, I'm gonna say finally, after what, 2 hours now, remember, be good to each other, be kind, be helpful, be supportive, be friendly and be happy, and most of all, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. And we are not strangers, we're just friends who haven't met yet. We'll see you all.
And if you're in business, don't run the business. Don't let the business run you. You run the business.
There you go. There's a good one. See you guys